Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to Third Act. Oh, that feels weird.
That's so weird.
It's been almost a year, I think, since we put out our last video, which is really odd to say because I don't think we ever thought that would happen. I don't think any of us saw that coming. But the good news is that theater is back, and it is coming in hot. And we are super excited to be sitting back in front of this camera in a new environment. As you can probably tell, we are not in the bedroom of my mother's house. We are in our new apartment. This season has been amazing so far.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It's definitely not over yet, for sure.
Yeah.
We've seen some pretty amazing shows these last few weeks, these last 2 months really. And we're super excited to get back into it and start promoting shows and telling you guys when shows are happening, reviewing shows hopefully.
What I love about this break is that you can clearly tell going back into the theater and going back to all the shows that these kids really took the time to perfect their work, and they're coming back and they're not here to play.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that just because the level of talent has significantly
My goodness.
It's kind of like we all got steroid shots of like
Booster
talent
shots?
or something, but literally like some of the shows we've seen have just been amazing.
Incredible.
And I'm just so happy to be able to sit back in the theater and enjoy these performances again, because I mean this is something that we love to do. I'm sure you love to do this as well, but it's just really amazing to be able to sit back in those seats and just kind of forget about the world for a second. You know, we're in a much better place. Obviously the pandemic is still going on, but we definitely have taken steps in the right direction to take bigger precautions and make sure that we are being safe while still being able to enjoy ourselves. So I think that's really awesome, not only for performers but for audience members as well.
Yep. So this season the reviews are going to look just a little different. So instead of having individual videos for individual shows, we will be combining every video to have at least 4 or 3 shows, maybe even 5. But we would like to go ahead and just talk about multiple schools at the same time. We've seen so many shows already, and we would hate for the videos to like go on past the Palm Awards. So this year, definitely, we do want to be a lot more detailed when it comes to reviewing the shows, right?
Yeah, I think for those of you who have seen our videos before and maybe are coming back to watch this one, hopefully you are, we tend to go off on tangents a lot when it comes to like anything really. So I think what we're gonna aim to do this season is to be more focused and detailed in the sense of like, okay, for this show we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about this, let's move on. Yep. Just so that it kind of makes the video flow a little better, and just so you guys can kind of follow along and be like, okay, cool, like I got this, I got this, I get this, boom, you know. I think it'll just be a lot easier when it comes to viewing the videos as well too. Another thing with these reviews, I think what we want to do, our goal is to really make it a discussion, which is why we want to have more people in the reviews, just because we want to hear other people's opinions. Like we know you guys have heard ours time and time again, and you know, I think it'd be really cool to bring in new people and get their perspective.
I completely agree. I think that having different voices on the show and having, you know, we're not gonna agree on everything. Obviously, maybe there's things that we have said that people just don't agree with, and that's okay. But we would like to hear more voices, especially voices that grew up here, that have done shows down here, that have experience and that are wanting for the Valley to grow when it comes to theater, because that's one of our main goals, to make sure that we find a way to help theater grow.
I'm really excited for one particular person just because I value their opinion so much when it comes to really anything theater related. So I'm really excited to bring that person in because I know that we're going to have great discussions about these shows.
I agree.
Because we do, after the shows, I mean, we have like our own private discussions about the shows, you know, while we're eating or anything like that. And I just think this person has a lot to say about theater in the Valley, and I think their opinion is going to be a nice refresh, I would say. I think it's going to be really refreshing.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Now that we talked a little bit about how the season is going to flow, let's start with what shows we are going to be reviewing next week. Javi?
All right, so this one is actually going to be probably like our longest video of these compilation videos that we're going to be creating, because it will have 5 shows in total. And it will be a mix of plays and musicals just because we've never reviewed plays before, so it is new territory for us. But we did want to include them this time around just because we haven't, and we believe that they deserve equal amount of time in the spotlight just because they take just as the same amount of work to put on. So the 5 shows that we'll be reviewing next week will be Mackay's Wonder of the World, Harlingen's Man of La Mancha, St. Joseph Academy's The Glass Menagerie, Valley View's Living Dead in Denmark, and PSJA Southwest's Ugly Lies the Bone. I have to tell you, this video I'm really excited about just because...
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm excited about all of them, and you know what happens every season that I'm just going to be saying that all the time because I am so excited about it, but this video is going to be a good one. I'm really, really looking forward to it. The shows that I listed were just really great, and I really enjoyed them. And I'm just super excited to be doing this again, and I hope that this is the beginning of a new chapter for us. And yeah.
I'm excited. And then we get to see more shows this weekend. We get to see more shows next weekend. So I'm really excited. We're finally getting back to it. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video. That feels so good to see again. We are so happy to be back, and we are so excited to be back. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. See you next week. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for
Welcome to the main stage of That's what you sounded like.